Toker Talk Tuesday podcast. Toker Talk Tuesday podcast. Give me some 1950s like quartet. Dum 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 dum. What? Where's that?
I don't know.
That's 1920s. That's not
A la
1950s.
madre. Ah, entonces, ¿cuál es, güey?
Some dum dum
1950s
dum
era el
dum.
rock, güey.
The dum 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 dum.
Dum, dum, dum,
Yeah, there you go.
dum,
Toker Talk Tuesday podcast. Toker Talk Tuesday podcast. That's the Toker Talk.
How long we gonna do this for again?
25 minutes.
I
It's
love
a
it.
25 minute song.
Let me get comfortable. Hold up.
Yeah, make
Hold
sure you
up.
clear your throat.
Oh.
Welcome to a new edition. It's
Buenas
well, it has to be
noches.
new, right?
Buenas tardes.
If
¿En
you're
dónde
listening to this
estamos,
first
güey? Está con madre aquí.
Today we are in
Shanghai.
Montreal.
Hey, wait. I always get it confused. I'm sorry.
Shanghai and Montreal.
Shanghai. Hey, wait, this is where I want to go.
The people look the same.
Yeah. Hey, wait, pero like I never been to Shanghai. What is
Shanghai?
that? Is that a city or a country? Or?
That's a city over there in China. I don't think weed is legal over there in China though.
Oh, no nos dejan entrar.
Yeah, nah, they ain't gonna let us.
Okay.
They
Yo no
don't-
quiero
they
ir
don't fuck
aquí.
with
Pero
us.
Montreal, güey, they've been treating
Yeah.
us real good.
Montreal, they've been giving us some pretty good weed because it's nationwide legal.
Hey,
We're still on our Canada tour.
Hablando de weed.
Mhm.
Ando bien marihuano.
Toker Talk Tuesday podcast. Yo, I was watching this thing on CNN,
Oh.
and it was in Venezuela. Do you know what's going on over there in Venezuela?
Oh, man.
Well, they're
I
going
kinda
through
know.
hyperinflation, which is whenever like their money starts to go up so high, like, and all the prices of everything starts to go up so high that people can't afford it anymore.
Sí.
So now what they're doing, like at markets and shit like that, they're selling rotten meat and like just fat, like pure fat. And that's what people buy to put in their food. They buy rotten meat and or just pure fat because that's all they can afford right now.
No, y no les llega papel higiénico para limpiarse. Ellos no tienen eso.
For real?
No tienen eso. No tienen las mujeres, no tienen toallas sanitarias.
Damn.
Yeah, it's that bad.
It's really bad over there in Venezuela.
Allá hasta el gobierno está bien mal, güey.
There's,
El gobierno lo chingó a toda la gente y les robaron, creo, eso es lo que yo sé, que el gobierno les robó y están muy mal allá y no pueden salir también, así. Es que son como lo que era Fidel Castro, así ellos, güey.
Yeah, they're like communist dictators.
Ujú.
Lo que le llaman.
Sí, güey.
I
Y
was
se
watch-
murió el otro, ¿cómo se llamaba el gordito?
I have
El
no idea.
César Julio, no, ese es un
I'm not gonna
boxeador.
lie, I didn't get that much into it. I just watched one
pero
video.
yo sí sé de ese tema, güey. Yeah, dude, know about it. I've been knowing about it because it's been happening for years. Sin César Chávez se llamaba.
I knew it was really bad. I
César
didn't
Chávez
know.
is the guy that started all this shit. Look, when he died, César Chávez, he got cancer, and he blamed it on the U.S. He said the U.S. gave him
Gave him
cancer
cancer.
before he died, fool.
Damn.
That was like his last words. Like they all hate U.S. porque ellos tienen petróleo, güey.
You know what my
They
last
have
words
oil.
would be? I buried treasure. That's what I want my last words to be.
Oh,
just,
man,
just to fuck with
listen.
people. But what were you saying about?
Oh, well, yeah, it's been that bad for the longest.
There's the same
And,
the video that I was telling you about that they're like buying rotten meat and the fat. They showed this other guy that was sifting through garbage and like getting off like all the meat that was still in the garbage, you know, like from chicken bones and discarded like old shit. He was getting it and then he was preparing it to serve to people. And I watched him prepare it, and it was so disgusting. And like, but people eat it, like they have to eat it for some reason. Like,
So that if not, they'll die.
well, I would go hunting. I would hunt a squirrel. You wouldn't. I would rather eat fresh squirrel, fresh possum, fresh something than eat rotten. I would find birds.
Bueno, pero Did you see any of those in the video?
Yes, I've seen
Like a
like
bird?
pigeons. Yeah, like flying in the background and shit like that. You could see them like, and one of
But
the
that's
my,
illegal.
I don't give a shit. I'm eating fresh fucking bird.
Well, you're gonna die if you do something illegal over there. You go to jail for a long time.
Fuck it. I would rather fucking
Die
die.
in jail. You don't. They don't give you food in jail.
I would know. I'm not going to jail. They're gonna have to
And
kill
if
me
you
at my
look,
house.
if you do something bad, you have to go to the military.
No, they would have to
Yeah.
kill me. I'm not gonna
But
go out without
you
a
have
fight.
to join the nah. Trust me. If you're like in front of a gun and they want to kill you, you say, yeah, I'll fucking do it.
Nah, fuck that shit. If
Yeah,
it's
you want to
no, if it's
leave.
gotten to the point to where either I have to eat rotten meat or I have to go to prison, fucking kill me. You're not gonna take that's no, fuck that shit. I would rather die than be told you have to eat rotten meat or you're gonna go to prison or you have to join the military. I'm not gonna sit there and have a government tell me you cannot feed yourself properly because we say so. Fuck that shit. I would not live like that shit. I would rather fucking die. I would like shoot me. Fucking shoot me. I'm gonna eat this bird. You either shoot me or get the fuck out of my house. And I would stare him in the eye while I eat that pigeon. Daring him to shoot me. I wouldn't no, fuck that shit. There's absolutely no
O sea,
way.
la gente como, hay mucha gente que todavía vive bien, ¿sí me entiendes? Hay
Yeah.
mucha gente que pues tiene su trabajo y
But the
todo,
thing is like the
y
way I
comen
was
bien y todo, pero a lo mejor era un pobrecito o algo que hizo eso que realmente no tiene nada ya que comer, güey, ¿verdad?
mhm.
Ah, pero, ¿cómo te diré? Hay otros factores, ¿verdad? Yo creo como ahorita, si fueras tú ahorita, así como estás tú, que tú no tienes nada que perder tal vez por pensar así. Yo lo entiendo, yo creo. O verdad que digas tú como que no, fuck that shit. Pero en otra situación, in a different situation, it'll be way different. If you really have something to lose, or the people that will need you better out here, it's a different story.
That's true too, but también what are you showing your kids?
No, but what if he's hunting for his kids, but he get to eat rather meat because that's what he got left? You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
what he was eating. Well, I
nah,
don't know.
pero
There's
como again,
uh,
era un pobrecito. Yo creo, también entiendo, no hay que llegar a ese punto así, pero
yeah.
yo sí sé que está mal eso de
Like if I
allá.
was homeless, I would do the same thing. I would
Mira, y
rather.
aquí lo hacen, Rubén.
Yeah.
Mira, aquí, mira, yo me acuerdo, güey, cuando yo tenía como 14 años, yo trabajaba en un restaurante, era una seafood place, ¿verdad? Entonces nosotros, yo era el bass boy y llevaba la basura para afuera, güey.
Mm.
Allá afuera estaban unos borrachitos, güey, ¿verdad? Él, güey, lo encontramos yo y mi hermano, güey, agarrando los huesos y todo así. Ahora, it's not rather me, pero está en una bolsa de basura, güey.
Mhm.
¿Sí me entiendes? Aquí, güey, lo miré, güey. Era un americano y era uno del Salvador, güey. ¿Me
Mhm.
entiendes? Esos señores, no, me acuerdo mucho porque yo y mi hermano los vimos, güey. Y después nosotros le dábamos comida, realmente no la tirábamos, güey. Y
Yeah.
miramos que realmente esta vieja, güey, por venir así, pedía unos camarones, se comía uno y ahí lo dejaba, güey.
Mm.
This lady, ¿verdad? Entonces nosotros esa comida, sí lo echamos en una cajita y ya, motherfucker, eat this shit. Pero
Yeah.
no metas las manos a la basura, güey.
Mm.
¿Sí me entiendes? Es lo que hicimos muchas veces yo y mi hermano.
But even then, like if I was a
Pero,
homeless man, I would do the same thing. I would rather hunt. Like I would just get like a set a
pero
trap, get a
como ellos
squirrel.
que son like people that drink a lot, they don't function right. ¿Sí me
Yeah.
entiendes? Como ellos, güey, they're always drunk. Mira, this one
That could have
time,
been
fool.
it too. He could have
Nah,
just been
man.
a drunk guy over there in Venezuela, the
Right,
guy that they showed.
yeah, he
He's
didn't
just
have
like,
nothing to eat
yeah.
or something like that. Like this guy, he was homeless, right? But one day we saw him out there at the same looking for food, right? And then we told him, hey, güey, ¿qué tienes, güey? Like, what's up? And then he couldn't talk, pero aquí, güey, tenía la muela toda, pero así, güey, nos enseñaba como así, güey. Le digo, no, güey, está bien, güey. Y luego le decía, no, güey, no lo puedo, güey. Una de esas, güey, bien feo, güey, homeless guy. Like, qué puede hacer el vato, güey? He didn't have any money or help or anything. Lo único
Yeah.
que he was drunk.
I wonder what he did to get to that point though, because there has to be a point to where
Oh,
people are
pero se
just
le
like,
miraba su cachete morado ya,
he's
güey.
probably like on meth and shit.
Y no, porque era borracho. De one dude y el otro del bolillo también, güey. They were always drunk. It's people, man.
Yeah, but there's
But,
always a point that people just have to be like, I'm sorry, I just can't help you.
and
Like,
that's all that shit here.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
here that's a big problem. Here is the alcoholism,
Where in
is
Montreal?
drugs. Yeah,
It's
Canada and United States, they both have a big problem.
the people doing it.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah, you
big
see
problem
that shit
everywhere.
in some alleys sometimes, man. Because, I mean, it's not rotten food, pero ya está in the trash. You know what I mean? Like,
That's the only thing is like I don't know why a person would rather like dig in the trash to look for food. I would just catch a squirrel.
yeah, but again, you know,
Like you, I mean, go to a
if they're
park.
addicted to something, they're gonna do that shit.
Yeah, maybe.
And you see that shit everywhere.
Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's why I can't go homeless, because I always have like a plan just in case. Like I always think like, what would I do if I had to come? And the thing I would do if I ever had to like be homeless is, at first I would ask for some money if for whatever reason I have absolutely no money, nowhere to go, can't borrow any money. Ask for some money, get maybe like $4 or $5, go and buy a pack of waters, and then start selling the waters and be like, hey, I like have a sign, be like, hey, I need money or whatever, and then I'd sell the waters and then keep doing that shit until I could, like find somewhere that I could take a shower and buy.
Well, that's
clean
what I've been
clothes and
doing.
then
That's
get a
why you
job.
saw that Maserati out there.
Yeah.
Nah, but I know what you mean.
That was your Maserati whenever we put it.
Yeah, when
Oh,
we
shit.
pull out, you seen that
Oh,
shit?
there you roll around in dirt and pretend you're homeless. And
Hey, wait, I've seen videos of people doing that. For reals, man. This homeless, no, not a homeless guy, pero ¿cómo le llaman? Beggars, así.
I seen a homeless guy get picked up by some people, and then he came back the next day after he was done being homeless. He clocked out. Yeah, he clocked out being homeless, and he's like, you know what? I'm done being homeless. Let's go home.
And then come
And
back
then,
next
I'll
day.
come
Have
tomorrow.
a few in my own place.
Yeah, I'll be homeless again. I'll have my dog. He had his dog there with a nice little shiny leash.
Let's go, Dad,
Fucking-
to the mansion.
Yeah, brand new leash. Yeah. I was like, yeah, fuck you. I'm never gonna give you money, you piece of shit.
Huevo.
That's the thing that makes me mad is like there's legit some people out here needing for money, and then there's people just trying to take advantage of of the kind nature of people.
Right.
Nice. Just in case you guys were asleep and you are getting a little tired.
Thank you.
Yeah, you need to wake up. Wake up. It's Toker Talk Tuesday
Wake up.
podcast. Not Toker Go to Sleep.
Toker Go to
podcast.
Sleep Thursday. A la madre, ya me corrí 2
Go to
días.
Sleep Saturday, yeah.
Ahora sí me escucho bien, güey.
Alright,
There you go. So, yeah, man. ¿Qué más podemos decir? ¿Sabes qué?
You're telling me about some random Donald Trump supporter giving out Yeezys in Africa.
Oh, your friend and one and only.
Your favorite
Oh.
rapper?
Yeah, miré que J le dicen ahora nomás. G o J, güey. Kanye.
I don't know. I always call him Kanye.
Bueno, ahora ya no me lo
Kanye
ponen.
Kardashian.
Kanye. J. Anyways, so I saw Homeboy, man, on a video passing out Yeezys over there in Africa, man. Some random African people over there, like. And so I saw that he was getting a lot of bad comments too about it.
It's because he's doing it for publicity and everybody knows it.
But he went to talk to the president, I think, and he was telling him that he told him some random shit, man. like he did when he went visiting Trump.
Probably over there yelling at him, unicorns do exist, and I got
No,
proof.
le dijo que he wanted to build a city like Uganda or like
Wakanda.
Wakanda, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember he was saying that shit to Donald Trump that he wants to build Wakanda. I was like, what?
Wow, he told it to the African dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
También. No, but I don't. No, eso no me lo sé muy
He
bien.
needs
But
vibranium first.
he did had an interview with the president from over there. I don't know if it was South Africa or North or West. Pero there's 5 countries, like 5. No, mira, the
There's
African lady that I met,
in
yeah. Pero it's divided in 5 pieces.
For real?
Yeah, like South Africa, North, West, and East, and Central Africa. Cause it's so big. That's what the lady told me. She was from. Oh man. No se me olvidó.
Did you know that you could fit all of the other countries inside of Africa?
Whoa, now it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It is big then.
I think,
like,
or maybe it was China. It was one of those. It was
pinche vato,
Russia. I don't know. No, I think it was. I think it was in Africa.
Si vas a hacer una noticia, por favor, we're trying not to be high.
Let me Google that. Let me be sure.
Oh, so
all other countries fit. We got our own elevator music. But why was he giving? Why do you think he was?
He was giving out Yeezys.
Yeah, why do you think he was giving out the Yeezys?
Porque he owns that shit and he's got a bunch of them, and they're free. Yeah, and they made them over there, and they're like $1 to make them over there. So he's like, "Here's $1 for you. $1 more for you, sir."
Oh, here it is. It says you can fit United States, China, India, Europe, and Japan inside of Africa. That's still like 5 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 5 countries can fit inside of fucking Africa. That's huge.
Wow.
He could have donated solar panels. That's what I was thinking that day, because the reason that they for Venezuela, to bring it back to them, one of the reasons that they have rotten meats and their hospitals are all fucked up too. They have no electricity, so like all their equipment is getting fucked up because of the power surges. I was like, why don't they just get like solar panels? Well, why not them, but somebody eventually bring in solar panels, and now they don't have to worry about the power outages.
Yeah, well, it is that bad. People just stole money from the whole country. They sold everything for them.
Probably United States.
No, obviously not. Mira, güey.
We've done that
Mira,
before.
Güey, Venezuela, güey, le da todo Sudamérica su petróleo, güey. A Estados Unidos no. Estados Unidos lo tiene de Alaska o de otros lugares, ¿verdad? De acá de Saudi Arabia o allá otros lugares, pero de Venezuela para atrás, nada más, y de México agarra Estados Unidos también, pero de ahí de Centroamérica para allá, todo es Venezuela les da. ¿Sí me entiendes? Entonces el dinero ellos lo agarran porque venden todo su petróleo, güey. Y también venden a Europa y todos lados, que no les vende a Estados Unidos. They got a lot. And por eso Estados Unidos quiere ir allá y agarrarlos, pero no puede porque it's their country.
United States is known to do that, though.
Yo sabía de una historia de ellos como les robaron todo el dinero. Millions, thousands, like, wow, todo el país. Hay unas personas, ¿sí me entiendes? Haz de cuenta que un grupo se encargó de hacerlo en una década. Y ahora, fuck yourself, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, United States, like what we did to Panama, what I've heard is that like the Panama Canal, right?
Yeah.
Well, we had a deal with them to build it. Like we're gonna like give them all this money, in order for them to let us build the thing, but they would have to use like American companies or some shit like that. So we would give them all that money like in a loan, and then we would sell them on like, oh well, you're gonna make all this money based on, you know, like the trafficking or the people shit like this. So they would give them this loan, and then they would have to use American companies to go and build that. So the money would basically come right back. They would go and build it, and then over the amount of the, you know, like loan that they would give them and the interest and all that shit that would pile up, basically, you know, they would owe us so much money that we would be like, oh well, now we're gonna be setting up a military base over there, and that's gonna be, you know, end up paying off some of your debt or lowering in some of that shit. So they'll take leverage like that, and we've done that shit to countries like numerous times. So, like, you think maybe even we had something to do with Venezuela's economy just going boop?
No creo, no.
No, you think it was
Estados
just their
Unidos no lo
government?
quieren. Para nada.
But that's what I'm saying. You think it was that reason? They probably know something that we don't. It was probably some shit like that. We told them, we sold them on some type of project and was like, hey, you know, we'll give you money and you guys could build this thing and it's going to bring all types of tourists.
Allá, en
Yeah.
Panamá.
Well, over there in Venezuela también. Like, you don't think we did some shit like that and that's the reason that they don't like us? Is because back in the day, we did some shit like that to them?
No me acuerdo qué les hicieron, güey.
Well, that's what I'm
Pero
saying.
no
Like,
era así antes. Era desde que César Chávez y eso, él dijo. Porque Estados Unidos creo ya agarraba el petróleo de Venezuela. ¿Sí me entiendes? Pero como que se lo estaba chingando, como dices tú. Así que César Chávez dijo, no, man, listen.
I got cancer.
Después de muchos años, güey, ese vato era el... Toda la gente lo siguió, güey, votó por él, güey. Él dijo, yo voy a ser el bueno, el bueno. Después él puso una regla, nadie puede ser presidente más que yo, a la verga. Nadie lo podía hacer esa regla más que el presidente. Y se quedó, güey. Toda mi juventud, güey, yo lo miré que era él.
Everybody has to enforce it, though. Everybody has to be complacent with that. Everybody has to agree.
If you don't agree, mira, güey, allá es como, if you don't agree, you go to jail or you die.
Well, that's how, like, all communist
He's a
countries
dictator.
¿Sí me yeah, that's what I'm saying. Entonces, like, that's
así
how. Es. But the thing is, like, that has to start somewhere. Like, it's usually always shit like that. Like, what we're seeing with Trump is what everybody was worried about. Is because he keeps pulling.
Él le dijo, se peleaba y dijo, no, hombre, ahorita imagínate, fuck Trump, le hubiera dicho. El César Chávez, güey, ese vato decía así de, como de, fuck George Bush, o así, los que estaban antes, o Bill Clinton. Yo creo, güey, así gritaba, ese era, hacía sus reuniones y hacía, no eso, no nazis ni nada, pero hacía así, güey, hablaba bien acá, como un dictator. Yo creo él decía, fuck the world.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, now we're seeing that shit with Trump. And that's what
I
really
gonna need you to talk to these people real quick for me.
Cause he's gotta go potty. But it's just crazy. How do you think a country gets? Well, I mean, we know how it gets like that. First of all, things have to be going really bad within the country. But it's all a game that we all decide that we play. Because if not, then some people will have more than others, and others won't have access to shit that some people do have access because their mind might work a little better than those other people. So basically, this economy is keeping the weak people alive. If all that shit collapsed, only the strong, smart people will survive. And the people that attach themselves to those strong, smart people who are smart enough to recognize who those people are. Because all of this little system game shit that we play, if it wasn't for that, you would need your brains, you would need your sheer will and like capability to just survive in a world like that. Because nobody's gonna give you social security in the wild. You're not gonna be able to just walk up in the wild to a fucking aisle and just pick off some lettuce, buy a pound of meat. You're gonna have to sit there. You're gonna have to hunt. You're gonna have to figure out a way to construct some type of trap to get this animal,
No, you don't.
to lure him in. Because if not, then you're not going to be able to eat that day.
Will you be able to hunt a rabbit?
A rabbit? Yeah.
Como?
I'll punch a rabbit in the fucking head.
Nah. I hunt rabbits before.
Rabbits?
Yes. Or like, no rabbits, pero no, le llaman...
Bunnies?
No, el más grande. Le llamamos liebres, güey, en español,
I don't
güey.
know what you're talking about. Bigger than a rabbit?
Yeah.
The hair?
Se llaman uno más grandecito, ¿verdad?
I don't know.
Oh, ok.
That's
No.
all the other,
Es
like,
que
rabbit.
tienen uno que se llama, y uno que corre más recio, que es un poquito más grande. Allá le llaman el conejo y la liebre, güey.
How do you hunt them?
No, how would you hunt them? Es lo que te digo.
Hunt them? I would, like, set out some food.
Huh?
Set out some food.
Some food?
Yeah.
And
I would stock
lure
some.
them in? Okay.
Yeah. I would stock a rabbit, see what they like to eat, and then set some out. And then,
Bueno, mira, los rabbits, haz de cuenta que les gustaba comer fruta o tuna. En este caso eran las tunas. ¿Tú sabes lo que son las tunas?
Yeah.
Bueno, y andaban entre los nopales.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I would probably like put some out, put like a little pile, and then put some out, and then wait, and then have me like a little bow and arrow, and then wait for that fucker to come and what? Like cause what I was talking about before you came in was if this whole social thing, like
I'm
our
not
economy, like is just like a little game that we all decide to play.
Yeah.
If all of us just said fuck it, then only the people who are like smart enough and like capable enough would be the ones to survive. We wouldn't be cradling all the dumb people and all the like weak people, because you would need to find out a way to capture your food. So I'm saying like this is like if all this shit didn't exist and I was already basically living,
Yo
like,
me
in that,
imagino,
then
güey.
I would already have me like a bow and arrow, and I'd be practicing, and I'd be like good with my bow and arrow, and you know that's what I would do. I would, you know, set me out something. I would wait for a rabbit to come, like find out where they're at, and then I would just shoot that fucking rabbit. Be really good with my bow and arrow, and that's how I would capture it. But then there's some people that wouldn't know what to do. They'd probably be trying to, like you said, scrounge
And
around.
so that's what you would do for a living?
Yeah.
You and your wife and your kids?
I wouldn't have wife and kids.
Why not?
Because that's
I mean,
many mouths to feed.
Oh, well, you see? You're giving up all the good stuff.
Huh? How?
Well.
Because we're not living in this, you know.
But that's what you say, like if you, si así tuvieras que vivir, ¿verdad? Si no tuviera si no existiera todo esto,
Yeah.
es lo que harías, ¿verdad? Y todos lo tendríamos que hacer de alguna manera o algo. So we won't eat red meat.
Yeah. Basically.
Y es lo que
But I'm
haría.
saying, like, we wouldn't have as many people. We would have a lot less people. And the reason that we have so many people is because we've built this whole thing to where even the dumb people and the people that aren't as strong or capable can survive and flourish and keep reproducing.
Ok, yo pienso que estaría así, mira, a lo mejor yo también he pensado en eso, como yo pienso que estaría mejor, como dices tú, pero sería un caos total, güey. Chaos everywhere. Si no tuvieras como también la policía o la protección que tenemos.
That's possible, yeah.
No, yo pienso también, como yo también lo he pensado, como que, ¿qué tal si no tuviéramos esto o así?
I mean, like, it's not like right now we're not going through that. That's always going to happen. That's human nature for some reason.
Pero dices tú como por lo que inventaron, güey. Que vivimos bajo un presidente tener un presidente, tener un gobernador, tener una, o sea, personas que ellos son los que nos representan a nosotros,
Mm-hmm.
¿verdad?
But
Y nosotros somos la
I'm talking
economía.
about not like a community. I'm talking about an economy. What is an economy? Which is the value that we add to money just because we say it has value, and we all agree in the world that this is how much this piece of paper is worth. And with this piece
Yeah,
of paper, you can go to the store and you can buy your food. If that didn't exist, I mean, we could still be in communities, and some people would still have to do that, but you would still only have like the smart ones and the like people that are capable that's to survive.
yeah, that's
Be-
exactly what I meant. I think that's why we built this shit because that shit didn't work, and
it,
that's why this was built. Because somehow, like como dicen, verdad, you go through life, and now you know that when after 20 you have to start working somehow to, verdad, y
mhm.
así es, ya
But we're
después,
killing the planet.
yeah,
Like,
también.
well, yeah, duh.
No, pero entonces tú quisieras todavía vivir en esas casitas así y eso. Yo sé que sí, güey.
Not.
Yo sé que sí. A lo mejor, mira, yo pienso que la tecnología, ahora estamos exigiendo mucho, güey.
Mm-hmm.
¿Sí me entiendes?
What I'm
Porque
wondering.
mira, yo lo que pienso, back in the 80s or 70s, güey, people didn't think like us, like what we're thinking right now. Because
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned it, we are killing the air. Now we see it. Back in the 70s, people didn't worry about this
Yeah.
shit, and they live happy. Fool, they look happy in all the videos I've
Well, there are
seen.
some people that definitely did know about that.
Exactly, pero
Yeah.
era que no sabías o algo, de alguna manera
Mm-hmm.
lo ibas aprendiendo, pero como que no exigían tanto, güey, ¿verdad? Ahorita,
So you'd rather live in those days to where like you didn't know you. What
ya
you're
como,
saying?
no, mira, yo preferiría vivir en los 70s que back in the era de que tú estás diciendo de los fucking dinosaurs. No mames.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying like right now, if
Vas a,
everything.
mira, yo te imaginé así, güey, en una pinche toalla, algo, ni pinche ropa, ni nada, güey, donde tienes que andar ahí, sí, y ya que andas cazando, güey, well, fuck it, I'm in the woods, I'm gonna
Which
take a
kind of
dump right
is like
here.
that.
No tienes toilet paper
Yeah,
ni
which
nada, no
kind of is like
mames.
that. But what I'm saying is like,
Nah, a mí me gusta aquí que me haga la comida la señora ahí, si le hablo, hey,
what's
lady,
easier and it's it's better like
feed
this
me.
for humans, for each of us individually. It's good. It's better. But for us as a species, it's worse because we're using up all the resources. We're not really like making as many smart people as dumb people. You know what I'm saying? Dumb people make kids way more than smart people.
Yo no creo que haya
I'm
así
not saying
mucho.
that it's like a causality, but I'm saying like I'm not saying that because you have like a bunch of kids you're dumb. I'm saying like we're not making as many scientists as we are just people who
Hey,
cut
well,
grass and shit like
and
that.
you're talking about the U.S., right?
I'm talking about the world. Everywhere in the world.
Nah, well, I
Because
don't see it like that.
well, not yeah, I guess you're not everywhere in the world, but I'm saying like where we have
I'm just
these
saying like the
established established economies like United States, like in
so
Britain, like
so
in
you think the smart people if nothing but smart people who run the world will be badass, okay, or like something like that.
no, I'm saying like for us to like us
But I
evolving.
don't know what you mean by smart or dumb or like who.
Basically what I'm saying is like back in the day whenever we didn't have this, somebody would only survive because they were smart enough to think of a way to catch their food, to build, their their little houses and shit like that. Everybody had to do that. You know what I mean? Like, they all had to figure out a way to do that shit by themselves. If you couldn't do that, you're done for. You know you're gonna get rained on. You're gonna get sick. You can't catch food. Now you're fucking hungry.
But what I'm saying, dude.
Hold on. Let me make this
do
point.
it.
Like, I know people still do that, but I'm saying, like, in this economy, like, well, not this particular one, but the way, like, we have it set up, the way, like, it's in Canada, in Europe, in China, like, it's set up to where anybody can flourish. You don't have to be that smart. You don't have. So basically, what I'm saying is, we keep expanding, but we don't keep progressing. We're standing in one place because, you know, we're not making as many people who are smart enough to think of the next thing that needs to be thought of. But we keep making more people who keep adding to the problem as far as like like using up resources and fucking up the planet and shit like that. So what I'm saying is, like, if it was back in the day, you would only have the people who are smart enough to do that. Right now, just anybody could do it. Anybody can survive, and so they can, so they do. So we don't have the smartest people that keep, you know, expanding.
Pero mira, way. You're talking about hunting. You don't have to be smart to do that. It's like you gave me like the wrong example for that. ¿Sí me entiendes, güey?
Yeah.
I'm talking smart, like something different. I mean, yeah, I get your point.
Well,
And I know exactly, pero mira, güey.
For hunting, you do have to be kind of smart.
No. Pero en esa época, güey, no época ni nada. No vamos a una época, ¿verdad? Pero.
Because you have to have good hand-eye coordination.
I'm just saying, like, you mentioned something that you can do, but.
But even for hunting, you do have to be kind of smart because you have to have good hand-eye coordination.
No, but
you have to be able to track.
Yo lo hacía?
You have to be.
I did it way easier than you, and because we found a way. Everybody, it was like 20 of us. Like
exactly, y'all found a way.
Best.
And if you can't find a way,
so that means we all 20 of us were smart enough. Like,
yes.
Nah. It's like,
well, there's some people.
No. We did it for fun, not for fun because we ate the animals, right? And some, like, I did it for like a sport, you can mention it, or fun because I had my family could feed me, right? But some of my friends, they didn't really, you know, that was a good meal for them, and that's why we kill them, we eat them, right? We ate them. But lo que te digo es, güey, de que si tú estuvieras en ese punto, everybody for like survival, ¿cómo le llaman? Skills, they're gonna show you even if you're dumb or smart. Es lo que te digo, man. Survivor skills, we all got them. Smart people, dumb people.
Not really.
But yes.
Nah. If you've ever worked.
Because we live in a world where there's a bunch of people now, and you see it in different people, right?
I see it in most people. That's
what I'm saying is like, you do have a point, ¿verdad? Como, lo mejor we're not moving forward. But I don't think it's because we're making more people smarter than that. Yo nada más lo que te digo, mira, güey. There's certain things that we cannot do, and the government will not allow it because it makes a different impact in the economy or in a different way. What I mean is, look, I know for a fact that there's tires that they don't go flat at all. If they can do that now.
Yeah.
And put on inflatable tires. But what is that gonna cost? Like, como que va a pasar si hacen eso, güey?
Yeah, exactly.
¿Me entiendes, güey?
But that's what I'm saying. The thing is that the dumb people, there's some dumb people that are in charge that only think about, like, they're smart in some things, but they're dumb in, like, it's hard to explain. This one's a little bit harder to explain. This one's, because what I'm trying to say is, like, they're smart enough to know that they need money. and they're like, well, this is good for us right now, but they're not smart enough to be like, well, this is going to be best for us in the future. Somebody who's actually smart is going to be like, this is going to be best for us in the future. Somebody who's dumb, yeah, they can figure something out right now, but they're not going to be thinking about the future. They're going to think they smart people play chess, dumb people play checkers. Because it's two different games. Checkers, you have, you can affect the game within the next two moves, basically. Maybe with chess, that one you have to think about the next 5 moves. You have to think about the next 6 moves. So that's what I'm saying is like we have enough dumb people that get into power to where the smart person that can manipulate a smart person into getting what they want. Because they have that power. And if it was, back to where none of this shit exists, a dumb person wouldn't be able to have that leverage over the smart person, because a smart person would be most likely in charge. Because you need that smart person to, therefore. So what I'm saying is that dumb person can now live a better life than that smart person. And he can, go out and make a shitload of kids, and then that smart person may not be able to do that.
So, but you just, it's cool. I know exactly your point, bro. But what I'm still thinking, like, you say, dumb people make more kids, and now the kids are gonna be dumb too.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you think?
What the fuck?
You think like? You think dumbness
No,
isn't
mame,
correlated with
wey.
the parents?
Who?
You think dumbness isn't correlated with the parents?
No, not at all.
What,
No.
for real? You really think?
Exactly. Yeah. Those
Why?
aren't
Why?
in your genes, fool.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely in your genes. Yeah.
No.
Yes, it's definitely in your genes. I've met enough kids and
parents
parents to where I know it's like, all right,
bro.
no, yeah, exactly, because your parents usually teach your kids stuff. There are some examples to where people can be taught by other people.
Your kids are gonna come out the way you
But-
raised them, fool. Like, no, like we.
No,
Hey,
but
look. Primero, once you have como you give life to somebody,
mhm.
and then you decide to either be on that person's ¿cómo se llama, güey? Life or not.
Yeah, but
¿verdad?
that doesn't have anything to do with
Yes,
them
it
being
does.
smart.
Yes, because that if you raise a kid the right way, or give her the option of go to school, or like give her the option to go out there, man, you meet like people, very poor people, man, very poor people that all they can do is just send them to school. Either way, they learn. I know people for facts, bro, que han tenido, where they didn't have shit. Sus papás, they were, I can say they were dumb because they were poor. When they can go out there and work.
But that
they
doesn't mean that
decided
they're
Pero
dumb.
llevaron a su hijo, güey.
But
Y ahora su
to me,
hijo.
being poor doesn't mean being dumb.
No, pero mira, no te digo que no, pero it's like an example. These people, they're like healthy, and pero they want to leave like poor people because they like to drink maybe or algo. They just don't want to work. They're lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy, right?
Well, that's different.
Pero they just look. They're lazy not to go get a good job, but they just wash clothes for somebody else or do something for somebody else. Mira, yo corto ya una yardita al día, and that will make me enough for some beers. But look, I have my kid right here. Eso para mí es dumb, güey. Even if you put, because you don't want to go out there and follow.
Yeah, well,
like,
that
¿verdad?
is dumb, yeah.
Exactly, that's dumb because you want to be lazy. And
Yeah, but that-
entonces, well, yeah.
To me, like somebody who is smart, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna be rich. Like so I've met like smart poor people, but just because of their circumstances, they couldn't get out.
No,
I've definitely met smart poor people just because, like I said, because just look at the draw,
me too,
just their
obviously.
life
Yo también,
has
güey,
gotten fucked
obviously,
up
yeah.
that they can't get ahead.
Yeah.
But I've definitely met them. But to me, what I'm saying is like usually smart people like I don't even know what my point is right now. What?
Well, yeah, no. it's que you were saying that if you're dumb, you're gonna have dumb kids.
No, yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. If it's more than likely that you are. That if you're dumb because genetics does like influence the way a baby learns. It definitely does. It's scientifically proven that no, this is like facts. Like they've scientifically proven
No.
this shit that if two smart parents like have a baby, their baby is
But
more
what's
prone
smart? What's
is
smart? So people that went to school.
IQ. No, like IQ, you can test smartness based on the IQ. There's an international thing used across the whole world that you could test IQ, and that's what
Because of the years you went to school and then.
Huh? No, it's a like actual test, and they analyze the way you think. It's not like normal questions. I don't know what type of like actual questions that they have on there, but they
And
analyze the way you think, and they give you a like a score based on that, and that score is based upon with everybody's thing, and based on how high you rank on there
who
is
does
the
that
average.
test?
Um, I don't know. That's a good question. But there's like there's this one that you have to pay for. You have to like pay for it because it's like a actual
Like
like
MIQ or
yeah, I think it's like some shit like that. It's like one of those universities or some shit like that. It's like an accredited thing that you actually that's certified by like the board of education and all that shit to where you get your actual IQ thing.
so back to where you were hunting.
Back to what I was saying is like whenever those two people have kids, their baby is a lot more prone to retaining information, analyzing, breaking shit down. Yes,
That's scientifically.
that's
though, right?
scientifically, but what I was
So
gonna say, hold on. What I was gonna say is that yes, it is possible for two dumb people to have a smart baby. It's definitely possible. I'm not saying it's not, but there are some people that like they were dumb, but with the right teaching, they were able to reprogram their way that their brain worked. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying that more often than not, especially if you've dealt with a bunch of people like in customer service, you can see there's a lot more dumb people than there are smart people. A lot more dumb people than there are smart people, and that's basically what my point is like we're not really progressing because there's a lot more dumb people than there are smart people, and our economy allows that to be true
yeah.
because you don't have to be smart.
Ahí yo creo que, pero mira, yo creo que hay mucha gente que no aprovecha
Yeah.
y unas que sí aprovechan. No le, yo pienso como
Mm-hmm.
el término no es dumb, porque hay unos que son smart pero no aprovechan por alguna
Exactly.
razón, ¿verdad? Pero aquí, güey, estamos ya llegamos al punto, güey, entonces como ah, ¿te acuerdas en aquel tiempo como si dices tú si estuvieras casando cuando no tenías que darle cuentas a nadie? ¿Me entiendes? You just do your own and fuck it, ¿verdad? Survive the way you can. Y ahora tienes que dar cuentas, pero fuck, I lost it. That was mi último punto. Anyways, what?
But yeah, that was an interesting conversation.
So, no, hombre, güey, more smart people. Yo digo que, oh, yes, back to what I was saying. Hold up. Damn, I'm still fucking high. Oh.
You lost it.
Oh,
again.
no. No, mira, como dices tú, mira, hay gente, aquí lo que te digo es de que llegamos, güey, a la época, güey, donde tienes que, te enseñan de que, aunque seas no muy bien, pero si vas y trabajas o aprendes solamente a hacer una cosa, con eso puedes sobrevivir hasta tener buen dinero y si tienes dinero ya.
But even then, that
¿Verdad?
person's smart enough to realize that. That to me is like, that's smart. Like you're smart enough to realize like.
So if you make money, you're smart?
No, if you're smart enough to know that you need to apply yourself because you're not that smart. That still, to me, in a sense, is smart. You know what I mean?
And I'm not smart enough to understand what you're saying, fool. Nah, yeah, no.
To me, that's still smart. If you're smart enough, because you recognize that you can't think that well, so you're like, fuck it, I gotta work that much harder because I know my brain. That to me is still smart. So I give credit where credit's due. Even street smart is still smart. It'd be like, hey, don't go there. Don't go down that street. You're gonna get raped.
And Smart Street.
Sesame Street. You don't want to go down that street. You're gonna get raped. It's Oscar the Grouch. He hasn't had a woman in
Como El
over
Exorcista.
54 years. Oscar the Grouch hasn't felt the touch of a woman. Yep.
What?
But you didn't know that. You can't unlearn that shit now. Did you hear that T.I. is going to open a trap music museum in Atlanta?
Nope.
Well, he is. And I don't know who's going to be.
I got a friend that wants to do
you think that they're going to put
weed smoking. Yeah.
You think that they're going to put like necklaces and shit like that in the trap museum? They're going to have fucking 24-inch rims. What the fuck would they have at the trap music museum?
Oh, pues some
Weed?
girls shaking their booty.
Cocaine, right? They have some bitches in glass.
Bitches así, ya sabes.
Yeah, the bitch exhibit. They have a whole fucking wing dedicated.
Oh, y a lo mejor ponen a las que... Mira, güey. Because I noticed, like, Pitbull siempre saca la misma vieja, güey. Well, in his videos.
It'd be wax figures.
Ándale, güey. ¿Sí me entiendes, güey? And those type of girls that they always be, like, I don't really pay attention to all the trap videos. Maybe some of them use the same ones, you know, because they're famous and shit.
It'd be the Ho Hall of Fame.
Ándale, güey. Hall of Fame. You got it right. Like, I think they would do that and people still do it. Like, some famous trap music girls.
They're going to have an exhibit on how to cook dope. And be like, this is how you do it. They're going to have step 1, step 2, step 3, and then they're going to have the little...
And they're going to have other rappers from there, right? Sus wax figures, pero van a tener probably actual clothes they wore in something...
Like a music video?
Yeah, in a music video, algo.
On an album cover?
Yeah, los pones ahí dos juntos, and then on the background you put like igualito que el video, and they're like, oh... You know,
I might actually want to go to the trap music museum.
Now you want to go to the whole Hall of Fame. And then go check out shit, this shit is dope because I saw this shit on the video.
That's how you make crack
Nigga, we're
cocaine.
giving them, le estamos poniendo pinches, like, we're giving them, like, ¿cómo se llama?
Ideas.
Yeah. Hey, what the fuck?
Hell yeah, I want to go learn how to make crack cocaine at the trap.
Right. And then
temperature they're gonna tell you.
But before you go in, they have a bouncer out there, like a pinche big old dude. Ahí. What? They're gonna search you real quick.
He's gonna beat you up for the real experience.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right? He's just gonna rough you up just a little bit, punch you in the rib.
They're gonna try to sell you something when you walk in. They're gonna have a metal detector on that bitch.
They're going to have a whole bunch of guns. They're going to be like, these guns were actually in the trap house with 2 chains.
Güey, no, pero I'll put something right ahí que diga esto como es cuando lo quitan, güey, decomisado, güey, cuando te lo dicen, oh, you can't come in with that, bro, but I'm going to hold it for you.
Oh,
like, you know, they're holding people's guns and shit ahí on the side. You be like, you got a gun, put it there, bro.
It'll be the gun check. Like the coats.
Something like that.
And give you a little tag.
I'll be like, hey, yo, with the whole Hall of Fame.
They're going to have
Llegando ahí,
the guy from Hustle and Flow, Terrence Howard. They're going to have him in there too. 3-6 Mafia.
Pero ese sería un trap museum, no?
Yeah, trap music museum. They have to have Terrence Howard, like a wax figure of DJ, the guy he played.
Oh, definitely a DJ live playing ahí.
Yeah, a live DJ too. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, I mean, you get a alcohol license, but that would be coming a club, right? Instead of a museum.
That would be.
Because I mean, you want to take your kids to a trap museum. Yeah. Come on.
They're gonna have the live DJ.
So you gotta have a family ¿Verdad?
Take the kids to the whole Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
no, fool. But they're gonna have like a petting zoo right there.
A petting zoo, no mom is at the trap. Why are they gonna have a petting zoo?
Porque ahí kids can go with grandma while
And pet the
their
pit
parents
bulls?
go over here.
They go pet the pit bulls. I mean, it's trap music. What are they gonna have? Fool?
Los pitbulls de DMX o algo, güey, los perros, los Rottweilers. Yeah, with my lighter.
The big boy.
No. Nobody's getting out until I find my fucking ladies over here.
So they're on the right. They're gonna have big boys, pit bulls.
Ándale, güey.
He's from Atlanta. They're gonna have a little, a private jet section. You know how they have over there at NASA, where you could get into the spaceship.
Yeah.
They're gonna have one, but with a private jet. They'll be like, here you go, the PJ experience. You get to see what it's like to be a rap artist in a private jet.
Right.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
Man, pero you will only have to open like on the weekends too. You know what I mean?
On the weekends? Why on the weekends? Why only on the weekends?
I don't know. 'Cause trap doesn't really go good during the week.
The trap never goes to sleep. What do you mean? Trap never sleeps. That's just gonna be open 24/7 like a real trap fool. It'll be 24/7 all day.
If not, they're gonna have a window open at least,
right?
Motherfucker, so you can take a
so
peek.
You can look at it. I love it. Oh shit.
That was so bad.
Oh man, that was funny. Hey, so you were telling me something about police, some lady getting beat up in Austin, and where?
Oh shit, yeah, fool! Some crazy ass video I saw earlier. Well, to be honest, he showed a girl, like a 13-year-old girl, and two cops on top of her, and one of the cops were hitting her on the ribs. Like I saw hitting her like 3 punches.
Oh shit!
Boom, boom, boom. The girl, she didn't want to, ¿cómo se llama?
Put her arm back.
Sí. Pero it's not a little. She wasn't a little girl. Look, I have a 13-year-old daughter, and she's almost as tall as me. So it was a girl like that. You know what I mean? It was she looks big if you don't look at her face.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? She looks like tall.
Yeah, big. She looks like a pretty,
ya está
like
como
desarrollada,
ya se está desarrollando. ¿Sí me entiendes, güey? Yeah. So, esa se miraba como she was like 16. Her body, pretty much. But she is a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, okay.
But she looks 16 or 17.
But still, he's over punching her.
Ándale, güey. Bueno, exactly.
On the fucking rib.
Pero le dicen, behave. O algo, güey. Y no se quiere. Pero el video, it was only like 10 seconds. Video. It didn't show why it happened. It didn't show
what happened.
Yeah, what's next.
How did it go down? Why is she on the floor?
Yeah, it didn't show she was trying to stab the cop before she went into nothing. But I think the mom was recording it, and from those 10 seconds, I noticed that a lot of people can judge a lot, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, bro, the first thing that came to my mind was my daughter. I mean, I even thought about it. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but I thought about it. Like, what if I was the parent, right? And I saw the cop doing that, I would just like go try to beat his ass. Him and the other cop.
Yeah, you would be mad.
And if they try to go at me or like that,
you're gonna want to defend yourself.
Yeah, I'll kill a motherfucker for shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, no. And I'm pretty sure the cop will kill me real quick if I hit his kid, right?
Yep.
Entonces, güey, I was like, I would do it real quick.
Yeah.
Pero la señora, she was just recording her daughter getting beat up. Oh, don't do that. What are you doing there? No. Oh, you hitting my daughter?
Damn.
¿Sí me entiendes,
But
güey?
man,
Well,
like if you go against a cop, you're dead.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But
Like,
I thought about it. I was like, no, they're gonna take me to jail, and
they ain't
I'll
gonna
tell
take
the
you to
judge.
jail. They're gonna kill you.
No, 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 no. They're gonna take me to no. If I kill a cop, obviously they'll probably kill me right when
No,
they
if
show.
you try to fight a cop,
No, 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 no. I'll beat his ass, fool. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm gonna jail for trying to murder his ass, but no, me vale verga. Mira,
that's what I'm telling you.
I
If you
know.
try to fight them,
I
they're gonna
know.
kill you.
I know. No, 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 no. Pero mira, way even to the judge, when they take me to the judge, I would tell him the same thing. Even to the people on the stand, I would tell him, I'll kill you, the judge, or you if you do that in front of me to my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but there's a reason, Ruben. Look, fool. Maybe because you don't have any kids, you don't probably feel it the way I feel. But if it was me as a parent, this would have never happened. Well, if I see it happen, I would let him go with me, try to hit me, right? But the cop was right there, like on top of my daughter, right? Lo primero que hubiera hecho, güey, I would just kick him in the face, and boom, get him off.
I
Real
understand the
quick, I'll
feeling.
do that shit quick.
Yeah.
And I just obviously, please, I will never want to be in a situation like that. But I'm not saying the guy was right to do it. I don't know why it happened or not. But if my daughter wanted to stab him and she deserves a couple of hits, hey baby, take a couple of hits and listen. You know what I mean? I mean, you're gonna get more years and shit. Maybe that's what the lady did. You know what I mean? Like she was recorded. Hey, baby, oh, don't hit my daughter like that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm on probation too, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like take a couple of hits or something. But a lot of people are like, oh, you don't do that to a 13-year-old. 13-year-old. That girl, it was just like my daughter. She looks 17 now. ¿Sí me entiendes? Her body, she looked big.
Yeah.
She was strong. For two dudes, my daughter, she could fight two dudes. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
And she's not fat. My daughter, she's just tall. She's a big girl, güey. She's just big bone, como le llaman, no sé, güey, así.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes, güey?
Like I said, I understand your feeling of wanting to do that, but like I said, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna shoot you. The cops ain't gonna play that. They're gonna be like, nah, we're not gonna fight. You're done.
That's what I would do at first.
Yeah.
Exactly. But what I wanted people to understand, or like, he didn't look like a 13-year-old, ¿verdad? Pero, like, si se lo hace a mi niña that really looks 13, I would definitely kick his ass. O así, güey, ¿me entiendes? Even to my big older daughter that looks 17, that is 13. ¿Sí me entiendes? And I know they're going to try to kill me, but, oh, man, it's que they have to understand. You don't do that to a kid.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? Because their parents can do that, and then you're going to kill their parent, and fuck you. You're probably going to end up in jail as a cop, too. You know what I mean?
Nah, cops won't end up in jail.
Well, it
That's
might
the fucked
happen.
up
It
about
might
it.
happen.
It's very rare that shit
But
might
I would
happen.
definitely do it, Ruben. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I will kill, man, but I'll kill them first. You know what I mean? I'm smart enough, like you said. I will definitely kill them real quick. You don't fuck with my kids like that.
I do not
No
condone
way.
the thoughts of him at this moment.
No,
This
I
is
will kill
Rose
anybody, not just a cop.
that's
I
what
will
I'm
kill
saying.
anybody. Like, yeah, if you mess with my kids like that, like, yeah, no. Especially if you think you got the authority to do it. No, no, nobody can do that. Not even to your kids. I will never do that to a cop's kid or anybody. Even if I was a cop, I wouldn't do it to anybody or the kid. No, don't do that, because maybe that guy, it was a single guy that don't have any kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as a parent, and you do that, and you're a cop, and you feel like the way, like, oh, control yourself. No, that makes you a fucking girl. Like, you gotta be strong enough to control. There's two of you.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
gotta get to that point. You're a pussy. You deserve to get fucking killed by the dad
And even
for
then,
being a pussy, because there's two of you.
and even then,
And
you
that's
can
the only thing I
tase them.
saw. Exactly. You gotta fucking, how you gonna like hit anybody in
Yeah.
their ribs? It's not a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure the cops saw that girl for some reason.
And even if it was a grown ass woman,
Pero mira, ahora te
like I
digo,
said,
güey.
you
Ahora
have a
te digo,
taser.
no. But we didn't see the rest of the video. If she deserved those
Yeah.
hits, I'm not against with the cop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Maybe she deserved them. I'm just feeling like a lot of people feel like, oh, you don't do that to a 13-year-old. She didn't look 13. She looked 17, and she can take a couple of hits. You know what I mean?
But like you said, if she's already
Man,
on the ground,
I
they're
put
on
it on
top
the
of her.
exactly on the if like because I do have another daughter that is 13.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like if you're already on top of her, she's on the ground, both of you are on top of her.
Y ya
Why
tenía las
punch
manos
her?
atrás, nomás que no les las
Just
quería poner juntas.
taser. Like just
Yeah,
taser. That's what I'm saying.
that frustrates me as a parent. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm obviously not gonna kill anybody. I don't even fucking kill a fly. But like, I mean, as a parent, you will never, ever, ever want to go through shit like that. That's why you
But
tell
you
your
gotta-
kids,
Yep.
like, be good and do that.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
Yeah. Put your hands
Because
behind your back.
exactly, because I would definitely do it. Either way, I watch videos all the time. ¿Verdad que dicen, oh, he didn't deserve to get shot, but he didn't, ¿cómo le llaman? He didn't complain, no, complying with the cops, que
Yeah,
le
he
estaban
didn't
diciendo,
comply,
hey,
yeah.
don't put your hands on the bag, bro, and you fucking had a knife when you know.
That
He's
one
got
that
a-
happened a couple years ago.
No,
that
but
one
it
was
happened a
fucked
lot,
up. No,
a
but I'm
lot.
saying one that happened a couple years ago where the guy told the guy to give him his license and he reached for his license and then he got shot. That one was fucked up. Like I know what you're talking about. Like some people that are like, no,
it
fuck
happened
that,
different ways, yeah.
Yeah, but that one that happened a couple years back that got really big, and the guy was like, he's like, you asked him to see his license, and then he shot him. Like that one was fucked up. Like, can you imagine being like, can I see your license? Yeah. What the fuck? Like, you told me to get my fucking
Right.
license.
Yeah.
Like, I could have
fool.
just not showed you my license. Like, I could have had you pull out my license. Just keep my hands out. That one would have been fucked up. I would have been mad as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just.
I know, man. It looked bad, but we don't really know what happened on that video. But it did got me thinking, like, what would I do, or like in this situation? Obviously, nobody wants to go, and I'm pretty sure, as a parent, everybody as a parent will agree with me that you love your kid like that. Everybody loves their kid like that. Like, I would not let anybody hurt my kid in front of me. If she didn't do anything wrong, you know what I mean? If she didn't do anything wrong, but if, like I said, if there was a situation like she tried to kill the cop, and obviously, hey, you gotta go to jail now. You've been fucked up, right? She's a bad kid. Es una rebelde. Yeah, mi niña ya es drogadicta o algo. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she's a
For her to
bad
try to
kid.
stab a cop,
We
yeah.
don't know that. That was just a kid and a lady recording, right? We don't know nothing like that. But I was saying, like, if it was my kid right now, my kids are, I think they're doing fine, and they're good kids. You know what I mean? Like, I love them. I love them like that. Like,
but as far as the cops go, I do know that cops here, like in the United States, don't go through as much training as cops in certain other places.
Right, I think the same thing. Like, they do a lot of mistakes, or they're too nervous maybe to react when they react. Right?
Well, they're not trained for they're not trained like in
For
actual
situations.
things.
Yeah, look, like, I told you when last time I wrecked, I told the cop, right? I thought I was in the right because I had a green light, but the lady hit me, right? And then the lady told him the other way, right? So I told the cop, so how will you know, like, whose fault is it? Just by looking at the accident, maybe? Can you, like, figure it out? He told me, yeah, well, that's gonna be up to my experience, up to me, the way I see it, and yeah, he didn't tell me anything else. But an hour later, when I went to the booking, anyways, I had ended up in jail. I ended up in jail that night, but asked that guy before he left me right in the jail,
Mm.
and I told him, so whose fault was it? I know, I'm sorry. On the way, when he was taking me to jail, we end up talking. How long you been a cop? And he told me, oh, I just been a cop about a year. So a 1 year experience
Yeah.
guy had to decide my accident where I rolled over. Not rolled over.
Yeah.
That's I just flipped sideways, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I was in the right room and I had a green light.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that guy before he left me at the jailhouse, he told me, "I'm just gonna give you that ticket, right? Um, I'm not gonna give you a ticket for passing a red light or anything like that." So he pretty much told me that I
Yeah.
was right. But I don't know if she did the same thing to the other lady. Like, oh, it was nobody's fault. You're not getting because somebody had to
Yeah.
pass the red light, ¿verdad?
Mm.
Alguno de los dos. So he had to give the right and the wrong to somebody, one side. But he told me no, and he didn't give me any ticket for that. So I was like, oh.
I would have been mad. I'd be like, you're not giving me a ticket for going on a green light? Thank you, officer.
Right, but he was like, oh, it's only been a year. So imagine when he did it when he was 6 months.
Yeah,
So
man.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I think maybe if he would have like called supervisor or somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
all the cops showed up, but he was the only one going around. You know what I mean? Asking
Yeah.
questions. So it was his case pretty much. All the
Mm.
time. All the cops showed up just for the traffic. Yeah, see, he was doing his thing. So I never saw him asking anybody. Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
But and then so anyways, after I had a like like an attorney right with me, and they were trying to. The lady had to hire an attorney because she was trying to tell my insurance that I hit her. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I was like, fuck, now I gotta get one.
Yeah.
And my insurance company, once I got mine, he went through my insurance company. My insurance company told me, tell Mr. Rigoberto and then we're gonna take the case from here. We ain't giving these people nothing, and then, so don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Geico told me like, no, you good.
Mm.
We'll take care of them. Well, now we got our attorneys.
Yeah.
They gotta find the insurance company for that, but they didn't find any records of me crossing the red light. So my
Mm.
client, you're my client, you're good. They told me,
Damn.
so I didn't have any problems with that. But other thing that is kind of fucked up, that lady that hit me, she didn't have no insurance, fool. And that night, that's why that lady asked the cop, does she have insurance? And he said yes. So she didn't get any ticket that night, right? She went
Uh-huh.
home. Somebody came and picked her up, and boom.
Wow.
But when you don't show insurance, you automatically go to jail
Yeah.
over there in Houston, Texas.
Yeah. That's like almost everywhere.
Exactly. So I got my attorney and I told him, well, can we do something? And then we find out after a couple of days, me dijo, no, that lady, no insurance. Pero
Wow.
the one that was trying to find my insurance, it was the passenger. The passenger was saying that she was hurt and that,
Eh?
well, they hit me
Yeah.
and I was a passenger. Well, now I want some money.
Oh wow.
Something like that went down, man. But the good thing I got an attorney. My insurance, they went good. Pero al último, my attorney told me, man, we can really do nothing. I don't really have a case.
Mm.
So you don't have to pay anything.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Damn. Well, that's good. That's
¿Me entiendes? And they paid off my card. The good thing, And yeah, but when I went through that shit, man.
I've known people that did some shit like that to where they're kind of in the wrong, and then they still try to like say that they're hurt by the other person. It's like, well, it's fucked up whenever people do that shit. It's like, why are you gonna sit there and then take advantage of somebody else's shit
especially
that you
because she
fucked
didn't
up?
have insurance, probably wanted to blame it on me that night. No,
Yeah.
no.
It's a good thing the insurance took it up because they're probably
Yeah.
like, no bullshit. Like, how's you gonna flip this car over if he
Oh man,
like how
Ruben.
fast do you take off at the green as soon as you get the
Right,
green
you
light to
could.
flip
It
a
was
car over?
obvious, way, porque mira, it's a big intersection, way.
Mm.
Two, three, hay tres carriles. Luego el medio, el grandote que está así, ¿cómo le llaman? Donde hay sacatito y todo.
Oh yeah, I know
¿Verdad?
what
Y
you're talking
luego
about the
otros
median.
three,
Yeah.
yeah, intermediate, y luego otro and the same way over there. It was the West Timer y algo así, güey.
Mm.
¿Sí me entiendes? Tú sabes, la West Timer tan grande, las calles,
Yeah.
and it was by the feeder road también. So it was a lot of space. So I saw my green light, and I went like I passed the two sides, right? But
Mm.
the first, los primeros tres carriles es los que vienen así. Crucé el intermedio y luego llegué al cuarto. Y en la mera orilla, el último fue la que me pegó, güey. So all this time, güey, I was paying attention to the road, but I saw the lady coming like, hey, what you doing? No, boom.
Damn.
I saw her hit me,
Yeah.
and I had a green light. If I had a red light, yo hubiera frenado desde antes o algo, güey.
Yeah.
And she did the same thing. She saw me coming, right? But she didn't stop. She went boom. And she was saying that I ran the red light.
Yeah.
No, bro. Like, that cop o algo, por eso no me dio el ticket porque it was obvious, maybe. But we couldn't do anything through the insurance because she didn't have any.
Mm.
That's fucked up, right? I mean, pero su carro sí se le madrió y todo, güey. Like, her car fucked up.
Yeah. But
And she's not gonna get paid for that.
still, she also didn't like have to go through what she needed to go through because of the shit that she did.
Right?
But that happens sometimes, which is fucked up.
But that's how the system works, man.
Yep.
Like, unexperienced cops took over on my case. At least it went good on that side, ¿me entiendes? Como that way. I mean, at least he didn't blame it on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
That
he
could've-
could have easily be
yeah.
like, oh, no, it looks like you did, sir, pass the red light. That would be bad. I mean, it would look bad on my record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Que diga ahí o algo, especially because now she got an attorney, she'll be like, oh, you see, the cop said it. He was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Pero I didn't have none of that, so that's why my insurance company was like, nah, you good, bro. They even sent me a check, bro, like, you know, me dieron algo ahí que I thought I had lost, but nah, they were like, nah, this is your change.
Oh shit.
So, you know, but yeah, muchos inexperienced cops que hacen eso, güey. But that was crazy video. It was a 10-second video, so he gave me a lot of different, like, views. ¿Sí me entiendes? Like, como te digo, güey, if it was my daughter and she was a bad kid,
Yeah.
I'll even kick her a little bit,
Kick her
too.
a little bit.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, no me están viendo. Órale, ya.
Shoulder.
Ya le hubiera dado con la chancla, güey. Ya, contrólate. ¿Sí me entiendes? Ya, órale, agárrala tú.
Right.
¿Verdad, güey? Así, güey. Yo también le hubiera dado con la chancla, güey. Al chile, güey. Pero hay unas muchachitas que no se merecen algo así.
Yeah.
Para nada. Ni yo
That's true.
ni tú como padre les vas a pegar, las vas a criar bien para que no te den problemas. Ni siquiera yo creo que mis hijas llegarían a ese problema con un cop así, ¿me
Yeah.
entiendes? Pero si estaban en esa situación con un cop era por algo. Y a lo mejor se los merecía en ese rato, pero se mira mal porque dicen 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It is a kid.
Yeah.
And there was two of them on top of that kid. And it looked really, really, really bad on those cops.
Mm-hmm. Especially to punch them. That's the thing. That's
Especially, yeah.
thing that gets.
But that shit will get a parent like pissed off. You know what I mean? That's así me miré yo como que, if I was my kid, I would do crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
¿Verdad? Es lo único que te hace pensar, güey, those type of
Yeah,
videos.
exactly.
But again, yo mi mente me da más, güey, no para ponerme a favor de la niña. And I'm not gonna come and like, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
No, man, these fucking cops, they
Like,
should get off
could be,
fire and this and that. No. I just saw a video and really in my head I'm thinking, it's kind of fucked up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I keep my opinion. I don't comment on those videos in Facebook. I think I saw it or I don't know. I just keep it on myself. You know what I mean? But this is a podcast. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
I do not condone the views, nor do I share the ones. I do not want to kill any cops.
No.
I want to strictly
no, pero tú me
distance myself from that.
You said if you kick them, they're gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
They won't fight you back.
Some of them might.
I'll be like, you know,
but
like,
one of them,
that's
if
what
you
I was
get
thinking.
Scared,
Like,
if you get one that's scared, he's gonna shoot you.
Mira, on esos dos así, I'll be like, you know, because the way I saw that lady, if I was that lady right in front of them, the best thing you can do is just hit them in the face with you, like kick them in the face, and you get them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But their reaction are gonna be trying to kill me, right?
Yeah.
So I will defend myself and kill him first. That's what I said.
Well,
you know what I mean?
No,
because I'm gonna get them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they want to go there, I think I'm a fucking ninja.
The judge ain't gonna care. They're gonna be like, "Nope, you killed the cop." I don't care what you say.
Exactly. It wasn't self-defense.
Nope. If you kill a cop, there's no such thing as self-defense.
They won't take me to jail. But
Nope.
I'll fight him. I'll tell him, fight me, motherfucker.
Nope.
Nah, we shoot you.
Shot. Yep.
And
It's too much work. Boss.
And paperwork.
Yeah,
Mucho.
paperwork is a lot less physical.
Nah, mejor if I take your body, that's paperwork. Listen.
I'll just say I found you.
Man, pero you see, fool, like, over there in England, this shit don't happen. They don't have any guns over there.
Yeah.
Cops, they'll fight you back. And there's a bunch of them. They got a shitload of cops everywhere. And if you get in a fight,
sticks.
yeah, obviously, yeah, boom, boom, they'll surround you. And even if you have a knife, they just go.
Beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, they got a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see, no way they bring a truck with water and control yourself, motherfucker. That's how they gotta do it over here. But I can see when. So no parent would have to go through all that whooping cops and shit.
Yep.
But even if one of the teachers, you know, one of my teachers,
I'll beat the shit out.
I'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know, es que a mí me lo hacían, güey. Look.
Your teacher beat you.
Back then, fool. Look, because you know I'm from Mexico, as you can tell. But look, in Mexico, güey, te agarraban de la patilla, güey. Le llamamos esto, güey. The side. Lo tenía grandecito, ¿verdad, güey? I had hair back then. Güey, te agarraba aquí. Hey, you better listen, motherfucker. Like, pay attention. And I'm like, oh, all right. But I was acting bad. You know what I mean? I wasn't paying attention either. I was laughing. But they can do that. And I told my mom, well, good thing I'm not there because I would have do it too. You better pay attention. And I was like, oh, man.
That's fucking funny.
So I had to go through that shit for 1 year when I was in 4th grade. And then I came over here. I went to the U.S.
That's funny.
But yeah, imagine if my daughter came here right now and told me my 4th grade teacher pulled my hair, but I was paying attention, you know, like.
Well, she wasn't paying attention.
If she wasn't paying attention, you know what I would tell her?
I would have done the same shit.
Good thing I'm not there. I would have done the same shit. Pay attention.
And with that, we will end the Toker Talk Tuesday podcast.
You hear me?
Pay attention, damn it.
Damn it. I'll slap you.
And thank you for joining us. We have gone an hour and 23 minutes.
Wait. I'm still thinking about the whole Hall of Fame. Shit, all right. Peace.
So join us next
Munchie segment.
Oh, we didn't have one this week. Oh, shit.
But we are going to go in right now.
Hell yeah. Shit. We're about to live it. So thank you for joining us. This has been the Toker Talk Tuesday podcast. And we will see you guys next week.